Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and we're back playing through patch 9.1 in Shadowlands, and we're here with Ven'ari to pick up for chapter 3.
I trust you
And the chapter is called Focusing the Eye. Grab bag. Interesting. Oral sequences and an ethereal cloak. You hang on to these, T. I have a suspicion they will prove useful. Ah, and something special for me as well, if I'm not mistaken. And I so rarely am. This is a projection mechanism. Very handy. And what's this? A transportation device of some kind. We should test it immediately. By we, of course, I mean you. Test the transportation device from Ven'ari's bag. So this is one of the items she brought back from Corthia then.
You were transferred, yes?
We're a little bit high up. Let's get to levitate, just in case something goes wrong here.
Interesting. I've made an adjustment to the device to modify the destination coordinates.
Yes, it was a little bit high up. That's probably not a good place for people to be left. Right, so we didn't get a successful transfer, so do we have to come back to Ven'ari? I think we might have to go back to Ven'ari. Where do we get dropped? Oh, the cauldron. Oh, so we're not too far away from her, so we'll just head back to her now, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to keep testing it until she can actually make it work properly. Okay, let's grab a mount and run back. Right, so I'm still using my corridor creeper, though to be honest we can use any mount now, but it's kind of become automatic if you're in the moor to use the creeper, isn't it? Oh, wait, hang on, where do we turn? Oh, this is where we turn. I almost missed the passage then. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to just have to keep reusing this transportation device until we go to the correct place.
This projection device is already proving useful. Now, about that travel attempt of yours.
So I have to go again, yes?
Do try again.
Yes. Oh, that's much better. Ooh, a scenario? Soulbound. Defeat the undying soulbounder. Okay. So where is that?
Ah, my new partner. Let us see how long you last.
It is as if I'm right there with you exploring. With no risk to me! Oh, she's so happy. This projector is certainly useful. A safe landing, I perceive. Yes, this time it worked really well, actually. Hearing aid. How fortuitous. You just happen to be transferred to a location in which I have a certain interest. She has interests everywhere. Place the oral sequences I gave you, and I will attempt to establish a functional signal. Such a perilous location will require the utmost discretion. You will want to use your ethereal cloak to avoid being seen. Quest objective: place the oral sequences in Desmateron to help Ven'ari eavesdrop on the inhabitants.
Just look for discrete locations that are near creatures of interest, but not in plain sight of them.
So we are placing bug devices so that Ven'ari can spy on the enemy. Well, it's the enemy, so I don't mind so much. And maybe we will find something useful as we go. So let's see how dangerous this location is. Oh, there's a cliff there. Shall we jump? Yeah, that wasn't too bad, was it? We can kind of land on a chain halfway down. Right, so let's have a look what we've got around here. So we've got quite a few elites, but luckily we are shadow melded at the moment, using Ven'ari's cloak. Now the eyeballs can see through that, so they're the ones we have to avoid most. Oops, back up a little bit, T. Right, now we can see the edge of his circle, so don't go inside that. So the marker is... Oh, there's the thing. We need to put one of her bugs here. That's kind of hidden behind some rocks.
Ah, I am receiving. The signal is very poor. Find a new location to relay.
No, that seems to be near where they've got some death singers maybe doing some ritual stuff, so that would have seemed like a good location, but maybe there's too many rocks for a clear signal for her. Right, so there's 2 eyeballs here, and they appear to be going in opposite directions, so we need to make sure we miss the edge, and there's another one here. Oh, there's Hellier down there. Ooh, that's the very edge. We need to be a little bit more careful. So we're going to go down some stairs right next to Hellier by the looks of it. This could get very hairy if we get knocked out of this cloak. So we need to be very, very careful. Can we see her better? With the shadowy thing, you can just barely see her outline. Well, yeah, we don't want to get too close to her. Oh, hang on, I think I just saw another marker. Yes, that's quite close to the edge as well. We need to make sure we don't fall off. And that one's not hidden by quite so many rocks.
Better,
maybe that would be a better signal.
But still distorted.
Yeah, it's still
Try
next to
another
the mountain.
placement at a lower elevation.
That's going to be hidden even more by the mountain now. Look, more stairs, yes. Oh, there's an eyeball. Look. Oh, he's on the stairs. Oh, that could be a problem, couldn't it? I don't want to go all the way back up. Is there a safe space? Can we just jump off the side here? Yes, we can. I was lucky that we met him low down on the stairs, because if we'd have met him higher up, we'd have had to back all the way up and come back later. Right, so we've gone down another staircase, so I would imagine it's somewhere... Oh, is it even further down? Now, is that eye heading for... No, he's not heading for the stairs, is he? Right, so where's the marker? Oh, there it is, right, almost right ahead of us. So if we go through the middle of the 2 guards, then head over here. Ooh, tentacles and feathers?
Are those glittering objects feathers?
Yes, they do look like feathers. That's what I said. Hearing aid. Perfect. Their secrets will soon be mine. Pardon me, I meant to say ours. Of course you did. Birds of a feather. I have seen many ebon wings in the moor, but never brilliant golden ones. Now that the oral sequences are relaying information reliably, we should discover the source of these feathers. Follow the trail, Moorwalker. There is a mystery here, and very likely profit. Gold has value where you come from, does it not? Quest objectives. Follow the trail of golden feathers to find what dropped them. Well, yes, gold has value, but golden feathers are not usually made of gold. They're just gold in colour. They're not super valuable usually. Though, yes, golden feathers is very interesting in this place. That's definitely not native of the moor, is it? Right, so we're going to go Shadow Meld again and look for the source. Right, so if we follow the feathers, there's one here. There's one just ahead of us. Oh, there's quite a few. Let's just keep following. Ooh, we're right on the edge here. Oh no, there's a little path going down. I think there's another feather. Yeah, there's another feather just down here. Is it another prisoner? Or a soul? Or just a prisoner? What's that in the cage?
Who goes there? If you intend to torment me, know that you will answer for it!
Danica the Reclaimer. Wait, isn't she one of Odin's Valkyr? My heart rejoices to see a noble face in this realm of nightmare. The caged bird. Remain quiet. We must not attract attention. Many of my sisters have already been lost. It will soon be my turn to perish in that witch's vile ritual. I presume she means Hellier. Release me from this cage, and I can see us both to safety. Keeper Odin must be warned of this foul betrayal. The Moorsworn, called Kedrun, holds the seal that can set me free. You can find her gloating in the nearby hall. Oh, maybe it's not Hellier that's causing the trouble. Acquire the Helmet seal and free Danica. So that's pointing us inside this hold. So the question is the witch that she's talking about Hellier, or is it the person in here? It looks like it might be the person in here. Because that looks like our dead golden bodies on the floor. Oh no! What are they doing with the guys? What are they doing with the Valkyr? Wow, those guys have got a lot of health. Right, so we want to sneak past those then, I think, those two elites. Right, what are the guys inside? Now, these are not elites, so we could probably fight those. And there's the person we need to take out. So let's try one of the little harvester guys, give us a bit more space for the fight. Oh, look, there's loads of dead bodies. Odin is not going to be a happy man. So it's another sort of death mechanic that's been interfered with by the jailer. Jelrun the Harrower? Or Helrun the Harrower? There's some really weird names and always a bit of confusion with sometimes pronouncing them. So I suspect this is the witch that Danica was actually talking about, not Harrier. Now, of course, Harrier is very, very not happy with Odin, so it could be kind of her plan as well. So there's some interesting stun mechanics here. So the orbs that this mage brings out will stun you if they hit you. So you could probably just move out of the AoE area, but I'm just keeping the fight over here so we don't attract those elites, because I think they would cause me a lot of trouble. Yes, there's lots of little stun mechanics in the kit of this person. But they're not doing too much damage to us, so we can just stand in them and not worry too much about it. Right, so this should give us the seal to get Danica out of the cage. There you go, the Hell-wrought seal. Right, so we are stealthed again, so we can sneak past these elites. And let's go get Danica out of the cage and let's get her out of here, so she can warn Odin what's going on. And then maybe we'll have another ally.
I serve Odin.
This is no fate for a Valkyr.
Glory to Odin.
Yes, we'll give her the Hell-wrought seal. I will tell the tale of your noble deeds, T. Your actions this day will be remembered.
May Odin's gates give you strength.
Claim the sky. I mourn the loss of my sisters, and desire nothing more than to avenge them. Yet I know that I am no match for the witch's magics, or her army of Morsworn. So she is talking about Helya. We must let wisdom guide us and fly from here. Though I am weak from my captivity, I have the strength to bear you from this place. Let us go, friend. Fly with Danica to Odin's halls in Skyhold. So we're going to go with her to warn Odin. Keep courage in your heart, no matter the darkness you face. It will not falter. I am ready. Let us fly with Danica to the Skyhold to see Odin. Or not. We've been noticed.
Think you'd escaped my notice?
Well, we were kind of hoping we could sneak.
So blind to Odin's failings.
Odin will not stand for this, and neither shall I.
Your defiance is meaningless. I already have what I need.
Oh dear, that's a shame. Oh, there's another dead body. Oh no! Oh gosh, there's another. Oh, there's a whole pile of them. Oh no, she's turning them into Morsworn.
And Hilda will soon rejoin her sisters.
Now bear this message back to your master, little bird.
Oh, she's going to send us away.
May it taste like ashes in his throat. Skyja, see them out!
Hold tight, friend.
Hey, she told us we could go. Why are you chasing us?
I was uncertain that I'd ever set eyes upon the glory of Odin's hall again, Mawalker. My poor sisters.
Another seeks to claim their glory. Prepare for battle!
Right, so we now have to bring Odin very bad news, and the Morsworn now have some of his Valkyr working for them because they've corrupted them and turned them into Morsworn, which is not a good place for any of us to be in, is it? But at least we can see Skyhold again, so this is kind of it's a very beautiful place, and so few people got to see it unless you're actually playing a warrior during Legion, so it's nice to be able to see these places again. Welcome to Skyhold, T. It's nice to be here. Sorry we've got to bring such bad news though. A hate-hate relationship. When the first of my sisters went missing, we were concerned. Those sent to find her did not return. Nor did the next. What we have discovered is a dreadful betrayal by someone we once trusted. Come, we must tell Odin what we have witnessed in the moor. His wrath will be great. Quest objective: accompany Danica to the Great Mead Hall and inform Odin of Helya's actions. Yes, she's not going to be...
May Odin's gaze give you strength.
He's not going to be happy with the news that we bring, and he and Helya have had that ongoing feud for a really, really long time, so I guess he should have seen this coming. He shouldn't have betrayed her in the first place, and then we wouldn't have this particular problem with this person. So be careful what actions you take, because they have unforeseen consequences in the future, like this.
This mortal, the Mawwalker. His valor freed me from dire captivity.
Welcome to my halls, noble one. Danica, tell me of this victory, and the foe that would dare imprison one of my Valkyr.
I'm afraid it's not just one, and they've
My
done
sisters
worse.
and I were ambushed by Mossworm, who served Helya. Only I survived. We come bearing a message from that accursed witch.
Here,
I
take
will
the
twist
message.
every Valkyr you send, Odin, just as you twisted me so long ago. Your own eye betrays them all. Such sweet irony.
She dares? By my beard, Helya will answer for this.
Well, you should have seen this coming when you betrayed her. You knew she'd want revenge, yet you did it anyway. Shouldn't have. Should you? No. And it's your eyeball, is it? See, you caused us a lot of trouble. That eye's been causing us trouble. How do we stop it? If it's yours, you should know.
What victories do you bring me?
Helya has gone too far. Helya's been going too far for a long time, mate. You should have known.
Tales of victory.
Fury given voice. I will answer this attack upon my Valkyr with relentless fury. Oh, are you going to come out and play too? You have a vital role to play in this, priest. You will muster the courage that you have demonstrated this day to lure my eye to battle. No, he's not going to come out, he's going to send us instead. But first, a simpler task. The creation of the horn that will summon my wrath. Master Smith Helgar will guide you. Quest objective: assist Master Smith Helgar at the Forge of Odin. So we're going to be using the horn to lead us into battle, part of the Odin myths. We're going to forge a special horn for our battle. And then the second quest is the Chosen Few. I have need of more Valkyr to join Danica in the battle to come. T. You are granted the honour of choosing the most worthy. The strongest will present themselves in challenge at the Circle of Glory. Fight hard, priest, and do honour to your weapons. Quest objective: go to the Circle of Glory and fight the Valkyr to determine which are most worthy. So we're going to go and test some of his people to see who gets to join the ranks of Danica. And then the Valkyr are going to come and help us fight the Eye.
Venomous words and deeds never cease to vex me. My own noble, all-seeing eye has been twisted into a weapon of darkness.
Yep.
This insult cannot stand. Danica, become the instrument of my wrath. Fight alongside this mortal champion and claim victory in my name.
Right, so we need to go and forge a horn and test some to see if they are worthy to become new Valkyr. And then we're going to take the reinforced troops with us, with Danica, to go and get her revenge, beat down the bad guys, and hope that all ends well. Hello, Master Smith Helgar.
Champion.
Odin would like us to make a new horn. I hear that Odin wants us to forge a horn. There are some special ingredients on the table over there. Oh, is it going to be one of these put this in type quests? Yes. I am ready to begin. Right, so what items have we got? So we've got
It's too far away.
So we need to watch the text because it's not going to tell us. So some flux, yes. Yes, just like that, good. Right, so sprinkle a drop of the honey mead. Right, so let's grab the honey mead now. Good, good. Sprinkle a drop of the honey mead. Yes, just like that. Apply bone dust on the table again. There we go. You've done this before? Yes, I've done these sorts of things before. Not a horn, but some of the things, yes. Bone dust again. That's a nice piece of work. Odin will be pleased. So we have our horn. That was much simpler than I thought. Oh, it's rather pretty on our back, look. It's almost as big as we are. That will not fit in my pocket. And if we go straight across the centre of Skyhold, we will come to the arena for the fighting. And there are lots of people doing this quest.
Sound the horn of challenge to begin.
Sound the horn to begin.
You lack discipline. Victory is not yours this time.
Right, so the weapon master, Asvard, will be the one determining whether someone's fought well or not. So they come in, we fight them, he says whether they're any good. So we are fighting them, but we're not the one who's actually determining which ones will be promoted.
Another seeks to claim their glory. Prepare for battle.
Well, there's an awful lot of people here, so the fights are going to go very quickly. If you're here on your own, it'll take a little bit longer. Right, so what did you think of this challenger? Worthy.
You are chosen to serve Odin's wrath. Go now to his side.
That one was found to be worthy. And as we arrived, we saw one was not found worthy, so I think it's probably a 50-50 chance as to whether he'll find them worthy or not, probably.
Another seeks to claim their glory.
So you could get lucky and have the quest finished in 3 fights, or it could be up to 6 maybe. Depends on the odds of their victory.
Well fought. You are chosen to
Oh, that one's
serve
worthy, so
Odin's
maybe
wrath.
it's
Go now
more people
to
will be
his
found
side.
worthy than not worthy.
Another seeks to claim their glory. Prepare for battle.
Wow, it's over before it begins.
Oh, you lack discipline. Victory
No.
is not yours this time.
They failed. tiny delay there between challenges. Here comes
Another
another.
seeks to claim their glory. Prepare for battle! Well fought! You are chosen to serve Odin's wrath. Go now to his side.
Well fought. These three have risen to the challenge and await you in Odin's hall. So Kolfina, Grillen and Askir have been found worthy. Right, so we need to head back to Odin then with the horn. So we've turned that quest in at the challenge ring, and the second one with the horn we need to go back to Odin for.
You are chosen to serve Odin's wrath. Go now.
So it's quite a compact space, so it doesn't take too long to travel. So let's turn this in. There we are. We've got our 3 new Valkyr with our friend. Where is the horn that you have forged? Here it is. This is well made, T. Of course, every great horn has a name. It is our tradition. Ooh, so, do we get to name this, or are you going to name it? He's going to name it, isn't he? Wrath of Odin. The horn has been forged, and the worthy have been selected. Now, T, we have only to bind my chosen Valkyr to the horn and infuse them with my power that they may strike with my fury. Come, bear witness. Quest objective: bear witness to the empowerment of the chosen Valkyr and the binding of the Ilskahorn. So he's going to imbue his own power into these Valkyrs so they'll be stronger than the normal.
Behold the Ilskahorn, crafted in the fires of my forge and imbued with the bone dust of heroes.
I've got to back far up to get him in shot.
When Ilskahorn's voice calls my chosen Valkyr, my eye would be compelled to focus upon them. Danica, you shall lead. Become the wrath of Odin and embody my fury. Wield my rage against my enemies. You will bear Ilskahorn to the maw. Give it a voice to pierce the veil and unleash my vengeance.
Yes, sir. I'm not going to say no to Odin, am I? It is done. Danica and her sisters are infused with my power and wield my wrath. So they've all been empowered so that they're stronger than the average Valkyr.
Remember, life is nothing without valor.
More splaining. Oh gosh, that's a terrible pun. Terrible pun. You do like your puns, don't you? More splaining. There remains one task now before the glorious battle can begin. The horn must be anchored to the moor so that its voice may pierce the barrier that surrounds that foul realm. How this can be done, I do not know. Seek out one that understands the mysteries of that place. Surely they can guide your hand. Danica and her sisters will listen for Ilskahorn's call. They will answer when you need them to. Quest objective: ask Ven'ari's help to bind the Ilskahorn to the moor. So we're going to have to go back to our friend and find some way to be able to bind the horn also to the moor so that it can pierce the veil around it, so that the Valkyr can actually join us when we're ready for battle. Everything's so complicated, isn't it? But I do think Odin should have seen this coming from a mile away. And when people started to disappear, it seems like it took them quite a long time to actually figure out that there was a problem, which is a big shame because so many have lost their lives on that by that little oversight, haven't they? Right, so it says that we can we can jump from Skyhold like the warriors did. Oh yes, we've got to do that. So if you go through the middle and then you just jump down this hole. This is fun. Long time since I did this with my warrior. Never done it with a priest. Let's do it. Yay! Oops. Sorry about the mess. Oh, there we go. Let's quick repair. There we go. Oh, look, there's an Ouroboros snake eating its own tail. Right, so let's jump into the moor and go and find Ven'ari. And then if she's got more than one quest, I think we'll probably cut the playthrough in half here and make a part 2 for chapter 3. Because I think this might go on a little while. Let's just quickly look what she's got for us.
All mysteries will be revealed.
Let's see. Ooh, how do I bind this horn to the
What
moor?
an admirably specific question, the answer to which I can only hypothesize.
Please hypothesize away.
Find anything of interest, Moorwalker?
That's quite an instrument you have there. It seems the golden feathers were worth following, Moorwalker. You owe me yet again. I'm sure I do, and I'm sure you'll make me pay for that.
Return only if you must.
There you go, she's got 2 quests for us here. So I think we will continue in a second part. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy games!